I'm all the time answering forum posts and questions and trying to assist others, and frequently that requires capturing an image and calling attention basically to a specific area of the image. And you can see that I've done this. In this particular forum post, I've captured an image and I've really emphasized the area I want to call attention to. So how do we make this happen? That's what we're going to teach you in this particular video. So to start with, I'm going to go to my Adobe RoboHelp application. In RoboHelp, I have a dialog open. Perhaps I want to show the user where the background color is set. So I'm going to start by copying this dialog to the SnagIt. The dialog has been copied. Now to really call attention to the area that I want to call attention to, I'm going to use the selection tool here in SnagIt. I'm using SnagIt 13. I'm going to draw a selection and surround this little background color. And now what I want to do is to darken the background and leave this area white. Also, before I do anything else, I'm going to copy this to my clipboard. I'm going to press Ctrl C. I've just done that. Now I'm going to go over here to the Quick Effects panel on the right, and down here there's a button that says Effects. So when I click the Effects, I'm going to choose Spotlight and Magnify. And you can see that this little pop-up opens up. I've dimmed the background, not blurring it. Well, it's got a 1% blur. But everything looks pretty good over here on the left. I'm going to click the Apply button here to lock that effect in. Now I want to make this image smaller. Down at the bottom, I'm going to click this little Image Size button. I'm going to make the width perhaps 60%. And that makes it smaller. So I'm going to click Apply here. And now I'm going to paste. Control V. And there's the background color, the larger one that I want. So I've got the larger image pasted. What I need to do now is to surround that with a red outline and then do that translucent red perspective thing. To make that happen, I'm going to begin by right-clicking and flattening the image. And then I want to go to my shape tools in SnagIt. You've got some basic shapes and the red one's going to work okay. I'm just not really wild about the color that they use. So I'm going to click the outline. I'm going to drag the dot so that the red is very bright. Now that I've done that, I'm going to come over here and click and drag to draw an outline surrounding the background color. I might even want to make that line thicker. Right now it's set to 3. 4 looks pretty good. I'm going to right click now and flatten that. And now I need to draw that perspective. It's going to help if I zoom in on this a little bit. I'm going to hold my Control key down and roll my mouse wheel a few clicks. Using the same tool, I am then going to choose the shape, because what I want is this polygon shape. I'm going to turn off the outline, the thickness. I'll drag that down. And then for the fill, I want to fill this with that bright red color. But I also want to set some opacity for it. And here's my opacity. And drag that down to about 52%. We'll test that. So now that my opacity is set, I need to now draw my rectangles or my polygon. So I'm going to start perhaps here at the edge. I click once and drag, and you can see the little line comes out. And I release, and I drag to the right and click to set a point. and I drag from there down to the end, and you can see that I've now completed my perspective. It's not perfect, but I'm through with it. I'm going to double click. And now that I've done that, I've got little points to control. So if I zoom in on this even farther, I did my control mouse wheel, I can click on this and then adjust the points so that they're more refined. And then I click this other point here. And Control 0 should put me back to where I need to go. And voila! I've now done my perspective zoom. If you wanted this, of course, to be perhaps a gray shading, all you would do then is go over here in the quick styles or the tool properties, and you would adjust the fill to be probably black. That's how simple it is. So I don't really like the pinkish. Drag that over, and I'm happy with that. I would then save that image and use it, but that's how you do that perspective zoom. Thank you for watching.